History's most accomplished swindlers have always exploited one reliable constant: human credulity. In Silicon Valley, Elizabeth Holmes persuaded investors that a single drop of blood could diagnose virtually anything, a claim built entirely on showmanship and deliberately vague science. Today, we examine history's grandest deceptions, each perpetrated with truly remarkable audacity.
Question number 1. In one of TV's biggest scams, what did the BBC tell viewers grows on trees? Is it A, cheese wheels, B, spaghetti, C, croissants, or D, pretzels? The correct answer is B, spaghetti.
On the 1st of April, 1957, the BBC's flagship current affairs programme, Panorama, broadcast a 3-minute report on the Swiss spaghetti harvest, complete with footage of peasant farmers pulling long strands of pasta from leafy trees. An estimated 8 million viewers watched. Hundreds telephoned the BBC to ask where they might purchase a spaghetti plant. The corporation reportedly advised them to place a sprig of spaghetti in a tin of tomato sauce and hope for the best.
Question number 2. The infamous Fire Festival promised luxury but delivered sad sandwiches. What kind of event was it? Is it A, music festival, B, film festival, C, food festival, or D, my birthday party? The correct answer is A, music festival.
In 2017, entrepreneur Billy McFarland promoted the Fire Festival using supermodel endorsements, private island imagery, and a carefully curated orange tile on Instagram. Thousands of well-heeled ticket buyers flew to the Bahamas expecting a luxury experience. They found disaster relief tents, mattresses on the ground, and a now legendary cheese sandwich. McFarland raised $26 million from investors. Tickets sold from $500 to over $250,000. He was eventually sentenced to 6 years in federal prison.
Question number 3. In the 2015 Dieselgate scandal, what did Volkswagen secretly rig in its cars? Is it A, fuel economy readings, B, speedometers, C, emissions tests, or D, the new car smell? The correct answer is C, emissions tests.
In 2015, American regulators discovered that Volkswagen had embedded software in its diesel engines designed to detect when a car was undergoing an emissions test. During testing, the engine ran cleanly. On the road, it switched to a mode producing nitrogen oxide emissions far above legal thresholds. Around 11 million vehicles worldwide were equipped with this software. Real-world emissions reached 40 times the legal limit. VW ultimately paid over $33 billion in fines and settlements.
Question number 4. What famous Paris landmark did a con artist sell for scrap metal in the 1920s? Is it A, Arc de Triomphe, B, Eiffel Tower, C, Notre Dame Cathedral, or D, the baguette factory on Rue de Rivoli? The correct answer is B, Eiffel Tower.
In 1925, a con man named Victor Lustig invited 6 scrap metal dealers to a meeting in a Paris hotel, presenting forged government documents suggesting the Eiffel Tower was to be demolished and its metal sold off. One dealer, André Poisson, handed over a substantial bribe alongside the purchase price. Lustig collected the money and fled to Austria. Within weeks, he returned to Paris and attempted to sell the tower a second time.
Question number 5. How did runner Rosie Ruiz fake a qualifying time for the 1980 Boston Marathon? Is it A, forged race documents, B. had someone else swear her number, C. bribed a race timer, or D. rode the New York subway? The correct answer is D. rode the New York subway.
At the 1980 Boston Marathon, Rosie Ruiz crossed the finish line appearing fresh, barely perspiring, with a time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 56 seconds. At the time, the third fastest ever recorded by a woman. Race officials grew suspicious. No runner recalled overtaking her, and footage showed no trace of her on the course. She had entered the New York City Marathon months earlier using the same method, stepping off a subway train near the finish.
Question 6. What was the original Ponzi scheme supposedly trading? Is it A. gold bars, B. diamonds, C. oil barrels, or D. postal coupons? The correct answer is D. postal coupons.
Postal coupons, of all things. History's most notorious financial fraud was supposedly built on tiny paper vouchers from the post office. International reply coupons. These modest slips allowed overseas recipients to exchange them for return postage. Ponzi claimed the price discrepancy between countries yielded 50% returns, a logistical impossibility, naturally. He paid early investors with late investors' money, and in doing so, gifted his surname to every pyramid scheme that followed.
Question 7. The Nigerian Prince email scam is a modern version of which classic 19th century con? Is it A. the Spanish Prisoner, B. the French Connection, C. the Italian Job, or D. the Bermuda Triangle timeshare? The correct answer is A. the Spanish Prisoner.
The Spanish prisoner con dates to at least the 1880s. A letter, later a telegram, arrived claiming the sender was a nobleman unjustly imprisoned in Spain, in possession of a hidden fortune. The recipient needed only to advance a small sum to bribe the guards, after which a generous reward awaited. The Nigerian Prince email, which began circulating widely in the 1990s, is structurally identical. An implausible stranger, an enormous promised reward, and a request for upfront money.
Question 8. What did 1820s fraudster Gregor McGregor sell to hundreds of investors? Is it A. a gold mine, B. a fleet of trading ships, C. a royal jewel collection, or D. a completely fictional country? The correct answer is D. a completely fictional country.
In 1822, Scottish soldier Gregor MacGregor began selling land certificates, government bonds, and a dedicated guidebook for a Central American nation he called the Cazique of Poye. Situated, he said, along the Black River in present-day Honduras. Approximately 250 settlers emigrated on 2 ships, expecting a functioning colonial town. They found uninhabited jungle. Roughly half died of disease before rescue ships arrived. MacGregor, who remained in London throughout, was never convicted. And now, let us tally the damage, shall we? If you got 0, 1, or 2 correct, you are credulous Clara, the sort of person who has already replied to 3 Nigerian princes this week. And if you got 3 to 7 correct, you are Shifty Sydney. Not quite the seasoned con artist, but you'd certainly spot one across a crowded room. But if you got all 8 correct, you are the magnificent Marcel, a silver-tongued maestro who could sell the Eiffel Tower and still have enough audacity left for the Arc de Triomphe. Do watch your wallet.